What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys are all freaking doing well. I certainly am on this beautiful Sunday morning. Not really morning, it's actually about 2, just past 2 p.m., but obviously not lifting. Today is the rest day, so thought I'd record a little trip to the Stop and Shop because it is grocery day. Grocery day. But yeah, most days now I'm eating about a pound of chicken, give or take. Usually a little bit less, actually, but across 7 days, I generally get through about 5 pounds. And so that is just about what the Stop and Shop poundage is for the bulk chicken packs for the chicken breast, $2.99 per pound, give or take 5 pounds, usually somewhere in the range of $15. And then besides that, we'll be getting a bit of brown rice because I'm almost through another 10-pound bag, which generally lasts me about, give or take, 10 days. And then actually just ran out of all the cans of salmon, the canned salmon that I use for omega-3s and stuff. So might get some more of that. Gotta think about that a little bit, but it's not bad. It's good stuff. So probably gonna get a little bit more of that, and then that'll kind of round off the supplies we're kind of going in for. So anyway, not gonna record all of that. Just wanted to let you guys know what I'm doing. But in terms of progress and stuff, woke up this morning, actually weighed in 167.8. Was like, you know what, I gotta use the bathroom. Did my duties, and then came back and weighed in 165.8. So it goes to show you should be consistent with how you weigh yourself and when you weigh yourself. It's a 2 pound freaking difference right there. I mean, that's the difference between 2 months of bulking and nothing. So anyway, in terms of the bulk, at this point we're at day, 35, and I am looking pretty much, well, it's weird because the weight has stayed the same, but I am looking fuller, I think, consistently, like more sodium, more water, especially towards the end of the day. So I'm taking that to mean, we're filling out and hopefully not putting on extra fat. I mean, definitely not a lot, right? Clearly not a lot because started this around at minimum 164.5. Because I was going back to the bulk. I mean, lowest weight I really recorded was 164.8. Excuse me. But even that, I mean, the next day I was like 166. So really, basically in the same spot. If anything, I'm just more consistent now because the food is totally 100% locked in. Bowel movements are like exactly the same every single day, and so that kind of sort of thing. But in terms of progress, I mean, gosh, I'd be kind of loud with the highway here, but I'm really not even putting on weight. But I do think I'm putting on muscle. I do think I'm looking fuller, getting stronger. I know I'm getting stronger for a fact. Most of my lifts, so that's always a good sign. So I don't think we need to push. I don't think it's necessary to push the calories up. I mean, my calculated bulk currently should be about 100 calorie surplus. I'm doing 2 to 100 to maintain. TDE sedentary, 450 from about 10,000 steps walked. So that puts us to 2650. And then 100 on top of that from cardio, which I don't do on Sundays, so we're not counting that. But most days you then add 100 on top of that, so 2850 to kind of round out the actual bulk surplus. And eating around 2,850 calories, assuming I only walk 10K steps. Most days I get a bit more, but around 10K, and only do my 10 minutes incline walking for cardio. That puts me just at about 2,850 to be in a 100 calorie surplus. Again, though, am I actually in a 100 calorie surplus? Well, do the math. As of today, I would have gained just about 3,500. And so, however, I did up calories by 50 like a week or two ago because I felt like I wasn't consistently hitting that. So probably we're under that, ideally or realistically. And I think that's about an accurate reflection. So probably going to keep calories the same, maybe up by 50 in the next week or two if weight really does stay the same. Because I do want to see some sort of gains, even if it's like half a pound every once in a while. And then it would be kind of, on to probably keeping that for a while. As long as the strength stays consistent, that's really the metric you should go by. So if you start losing strength or just feeling too fatigued, up the calories. Go by performance, not necessarily weight on the scale. Scale is only one metric of tracking. All right, guys, that said, here at my destination, Stop and Shop, good old. I'm going to cut it here, but I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Gains of Glory, hopefully tomorrow for an actual lift. See you then.